Attention parents of daughters. 1 out of every 4 girls in this country has been given at least 1 shot of a vaccine to prevent cervical cancer. But should parents be worried about the health risks? Our own Dr. Jennifer Ashton is here with the results of an alarming new study. Good morning.
Good morning, Maggie. A vaccine for 4 types of HPV was approved in 2006 in the hope it would save thousands of lives. But now there are some big questions about its safety. This is not a black or white issue, and like all medical decisions, both the benefits and the risks should be considered, Maggie.
You're the mother of a daughter, you're a gynecologist. What are your reservations about the vaccine?
I have several, but the biggest one, Maggie, has to do with the way women are treated by gynecologists right now when they have an abnormal pap smear. This vaccine does not mean that they'll never have an abnormal pap smear. So if you and I both go to our gynecologist, you've been vaccinated and I haven't, and we have the same abnormal pap smear, the gynecologist still has to do the biopsies and possibly the surgery, even if we've been vaccinated. And until they change those guidelines, the benefits really are more theoretical.
So you have to treat people who've been vaccinated and people who haven't the same exact way, equally aggressively.
That's right.
Doesn't seem to make sense. Thanks, doctor. We'll be right back.
This portion of the early...
Bloggers, beware. If you choose to trash talk in your online writings, you may no longer be able to remain anonymous. CBS News correspondent Michelle Miller is here with more. Good morning.
Good morning, Maggie. Well, you know, trash talking happens all the time. People are slammed on the internet on thousands of anonymous blogs and websites. But one Vogue cover model decided to take a stand and take her case to court. Well, Google tells us it releases user information only after a subpoena or court order, and the internet giant isn't saying just yet when it will give up the name of this particular blogger.
What do you think this might mean for freedom of speech on the internet?
Well, we know that speech is free, but it has its limits, and this judge has said those limits extend to the web. The question is, will bloggers, those tweeters, those Facebook pages, will they think twice before they speak their minds? And I think we'll have to wait and see.
I hope they do think twice. Thank you so much, Michelle Miller. Coming up next, does your breakfast cereal...
You're dancing, I see you. I see you dancing.
I have it on my iPod. It's great for the elliptical.
Pop princess Britney Spears is back and buff. She went on The Late Show with David Letterman last night, clad in only a bikini, and explained the top 10 ways why the country would be different if she were president.
Number 3.
Challenge U.S. to put nightclub on the moon by the end of the decade.
Exactly. Number 2.
3 words, Vice President Diddy.
And the number 1 way the country would be different if Britney Spears were president.
Finally, the media would pay some attention to me.
There you go.
I have a question. Did you guys hear anything she said?
No, was she talking? Her first appearance there since that big appearance 3 years ago, which was kind of a comeback.
Right.
So then, would this be a comeback as well?
She's hoping.
She was very funny. It was a very funny bit. Read some of these.
The list was great. Number 5, every presidential news conference would feature costume changes. Number 4,
sounds better when she says it.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Jeff. I'm sorry.
Jeff's going to get a bikini in a while.
No, it's breakfast time.
Number 4, America might have a more coherent fiscal strategy.
How about we would only invade countries, fun countries?
Places like Cabo.
We would only invade fun places like Cabo.
Yeah. You know what? She lost 20 pounds in 4 weeks. I saw it in the magazine, so maybe that's why she chose that outfit.
I'm not sure that's a healthy
She had a
way to
bikini?
do it.